As I've thought about the principle of love, serve, and teach one another, I've decided it really comes down to time. That we take time out of our busy schedules, not for our benefit, but for the benefit of others. And as college students, we've got more demands on our time than we could ever fulfill. And so it's hard to take that time away and give it to others. But I remember a few weeks ago, I was in the library studying, and it was one of those days that we all know where you don't know how you're going to get everything finished, how you're going to meet all your deadlines. And right then a text message came in. It was like the height of my frustration with time constraint. And a text from one of my friends came in asking me if I had half an hour that I could help him get ready for a test. And I was just about ready to text him back and say, sorry, I really don't have the time today. But then this principle of love, serve, and teach one another came to my mind, and I decided, yeah, I would. And as soon as I sent the text, the quiz that I was studying for, things just started clicking. And I really think it's when we have that desire to help others and we'll put forth our effort too, God helps us on the other end.
I think that getting an education is so much more than that. It's important to be able to learn principles and learn different pieces of knowledge that you can take with you and apply in your life so that way you can share it with others. What's the point of getting a piece of paper or a diploma when you don't know anything and you can't apply anything and help others?
When I start viewing my peers in my class as somebody who I care about in terms of their success in life, in terms of success in the classroom, that's a real motivator for me to get out from in front of the TV or the video game or whatever it might be, or spending all the time just doing whatever. I'm really dedicating time to my studies and saying, you know what, I want to be able to help this person if they need the help. And I can't do that if I'm not prepared. If I don't follow those steps in the learning model, chances are I'm not going to have an optimal opportunity to help this individual out. And so I love that principle. And similarly with professors, I've had experiences where professors, you just sense, you knew that they loved you as an individual, that they were genuinely concerned to help you gain an understanding of what they were teaching and be able to apply it. And that's powerful. When you sense that from your professor, you get up early in the morning because you're like, I'm going to study, I'm going to master this, and together me and so are going to learn. We're going to get this, and it's going to be amazing. And I think as we view each other as brothers and sisters and recognize we can love each other, we can serve each other, and we can teach each other, I think great things are happening, and great things will continue to happen. At least that's what's been in my experience.
I think the greatest blessing associated with the learning model, I would link it back to Principle 5. Learners and teachers at BYU Idaho love, serve, and teach one another. That's so vital. When students learn to love each other, they're serving each other, and of course they're teaching one another. My classes are just alive with charity. They love one another. They're helping one another to learn the content. They're serving one another inside and outside of the class. They see one another on campus and they greet each other by name because they've established a connection. It's a little taste of heaven as they work together to teach one another, to build one another, and to learn together. We're experiencing great blessings.